Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. I've taken a quick look here at Filecoin, seeing what's going on, helping understand just generally best practice, big picture, the whole 9 yards, right? We're going to look at some back-end liquidation levels and just kind of see what's going on with this coin. This is a request from one of my subscribers. Let me quickly check my comments here. I think it was Luke Bolton 7057. Thank you for requesting that I cover this. Really appreciate that. So we're going to talk a little bit about a few key factors. First, I want to just highlight some positive here. Thanks to my community members for just letting me know this is a really good result for you guys. We had a nice SHIB trade there, 120%. That was a 3-month swing trade. Keep in mind, third profit target though. SHIB, we took 3 profit targets in 8 days at 62%. AVAX, 53% in 1.5 days, and same thing with ICP, close to 100% in 1.5 trading days. So ICP, AVAX, and SHIB were good to us this weekend. Let's see if Filecoin has any potential for being a good coin to trade, right? Because it does look like it's very strong here today, recovering quite nicely. Let's go ahead and jump into the back-end beta and kind of see what's going on here. So this is Filecoin. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit and kind of see if there's anything we can kind of identify. There's a ton of liquidation between $4.50 upwards of $4.80. Okay, so it just tells us kind of that there's going to be a harder sweep down if the price pulls back to wreck a lot more liquidation and just to kind of stop you out, so to speak. So again, if you got like a profit, if you're in profit right now from a long, just adjust your stop loss higher so you don't have to worry about that being a potential reality, because with heavy concentrations like this, it can be cause for concern. We also have a lot too on the upside as well. Shorts need to be careful as well at 584, upwards of about 615. Okay, so let's just take a look at the charts here and see. We can see the upper and lower liquidity levels there. Not too hard to miss. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the daily time frame, work our way down, see what's going on here. It's been a few weeks since we last covered this, so again, apologize for overlooking this wonderful coin. So what we want to look at here next is just some moving averages, kind of see where we're at there. We're treading water here above the 20-day SMA. A lot of coins coincidentally did this today, where the price wicked all the way down to the 20-day SMA and right back up again. We saw the same thing with VeChain and a couple other coins, where the price just kind of came all the way down to that support level and bounced. Keep in mind, 20-day SMA is not like a monumental support level. Just kind of lets us know we're on the right side of the tracks here. You'll hear me say that a lot if you're new to the channel. Keep in mind, I love referring to being on one side or the other, because again, when you're trading, you really just got to understand the general concept of the way that the coin is moving here with statistical probabilities, right? Because it's never a 100% bullish, 100% bearish. There's so much gray area, and you got to identify that. Anyways, these indicators help us do that, whereas we can see stochastic RSI is swinging upwards. That's a positive sign. RSI and money and flow index are kind of averaging themselves out right at 60 range. A lot of coins are doing this too right now, kind of finding their sweet spot because Bitcoin's pulling back, and a lot of them are either recovering or pulling back with Bitcoin. This one here appears to be pulling back with Bitcoin, but also recovering swifter than Bitcoin. Okay, so we got to recognize there's more volatility here. Of course, big surprise. I mean, you see this candle wick from 2 days ago. What is that? 32% from bottom to top. It's quite a lot of movement. So let's take a look here at the 4-hour and kind of see what's going on. This is my favorite time frame to kind of identify what kind of entry we're looking for, or just what kind of trade we're looking for. Because me, I more so gravitate towards swing trading. Oh, by the way, too, if you're in our community and you're watching this signals guide, please read through this. It tells you the difference between my swing trades and my day trades that I share with our community members. Okay, again, Premium Plus is much different day trading strategy than a swing trading strategy. Okay, and most of these videos that I make are going to be geared towards swing trading. We don't have the time to sit here and analyze the tiny movements here, just based on the way that the market moves. Okay, so understand that. Anyways, just like to clarify that, and the reason why that's relevant is because the 4-hour time frames, one of the primary time frames I use for confirmation on my swing trades. Take a look here at the MACD. What do we see here? This is swinging upwards, losing momentum to the downside. That's a positive sign. Could imply the price action is turning itself around. We've got a fair value gap here upwards of $5.52. That also could get filled. Just keep in mind that's somewhat of a resistance level there at this 0.382 fib there at 550. So we can presume that 550 is going to be a resistance based on how many times it wicked down and eventually passed that level. And now it's going to try to come back up to retest it. We can also presume as well, I hate to assume, so I like to presume instead, and we can tell that this 20-day SMA is also a potential resistance. So if we close above 530 today, 550 could be the next target. If we close below 530, we can presume that's going to be probably our next immediate resistance level. Stochastic is swinging up and RSI is above 50. Money flow is coming down, however. So these are conflicting things, but mostly positive. whereas being above 50 on the R side is important. So I think a closure above 530 today is going to be a very, very important thing we want to try to look for. Okay. That said, on the hourly, let's quickly summarize here and call it a day. When we're looking at the Ichimoku cloud, we can see we're still below the cloud, even though this nice little uptrend is all well and good. It could very well be a dead cat bounce, so the price comes right back down to reject off the cloud. Again, 0.382 level there, 550, probably going to be a strong resistance level. Lagging span is free and clear for another 4 or 5 hours, implying if you have a short position open, you may want to consider trimming and or taking profit soon, and the conversion line is below the baseline. So at this point, it is definitely, I'm leaning a little bit more towards the price pulling back than increasing, only because we haven't broken through those sound barriers yet, right? We need a closure at 530 at the very least today, preferably 550 or higher, but I have a feeling, just based on the way we're seeing this line up here, how much support we had previously and how much resistance that level should hold moving forward. Previous support turned resistance. That's likely the case here. Okay, so I'm expecting the price to come up and pull back like so. Okay, so that's just kind of my thoughts here. What are your thoughts? Why don't you comment below, let us know. Oh, also be sure to check this out too. Our community members are loving this exchange. $5,500 in benefit rewards. You use my link to register, and it's just no KYC, no VPN. That's the main reason why we're using that. I have a lot of US and Canadian viewers, if you will, so I'd like to make sure to get ahead of the curve there for you. But phenomenally, exchange. This exchange is extremely phenomenal. That's what I'm trying to say here. I get a little excited when I talk about it because I just a lot of folks are loving it, and I am too. And it's unusual to really like an exchange like I do so far with them. So thanks again, Bitunix, for a great opportunity. If you want walkthroughs on how to utilize it effectively, my Bitunix section on our Discord clarifies a few things, basics plus multiple profit targets, all things you need to know being a good trader. Okay. If you do want to be a better trader, CryptoCash.tag is a site, link down below where you can learn to become a better trader. I hope you did learn something here today. Thanks again so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.